Hey cousins, it's your girl Sarah coming at you again. I am at Kidani Village at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So disclaimer cousins, disclaimer, okay? This weekend was a girls trip weekend and my husband, also camera husband, had the weekend off. So my quality of video is not going to be what it usually is on my other videos because your girl ain't good at it. Okay? Y'all my cousins. So I can be honest with y'all. So just roll with me as we go through this video. Okay? So the first stop here is when we checked in. So it's me and my girls, Tanisha and Tamara. And our first stop was Sanaa, and we had breakfast here. I know I showed you all this resort and this restaurant on my previous Animal Kingdom videos, but on this particular video, I am actually staying at this resort, and we dined here for breakfast. The breakfast was very good and it was pretty inexpensive. The atmosphere is beautiful. Everything is absolutely beautiful, as I have said before. And as you can see from everything around, all the fixtures, the chairs, the tables, it looks like an African village. Now, your girl had the banana bread French toast. I had bacon and an apple juice. And my friend, she had the same thing that I had, but she had a side of eggs. And my other friend had the short rib hash, which you will see in a minute. The food here is very inexpensive. It's just everything is extra. So like the banana bread French toast was just the banana bread French toast, which was about $12. All of your sides, like your bacon, your eggs, all of that stuff is extra. But I will suggest that short rib hash. It was so good, and it was only about $14. So it just, the only thing I will say negative is that we had to send our food back because it was slightly cold. So we had to send it back for them to warm it up. But other than that, it was very, very good. I'm not going to complain. Now here we are walking down the hall to go to our room. Another disclaimer, cousins. When we get to this room and you walk inside, it's gonna look a little messy. Just a tad bit messy. Because we had already checked in, put our stuff down. We were exhausted. We checked in late. We got to the resort at like 9:30 in the morning. And we did the breakfast. We went over to Disney Springs, but we did not get in our room until after 4. So we were absolutely exhausted. And so then I came back and did the room. So that's my other disclaimer. Now this is a 2-bedroom villa. So it's 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. One room has the king bed. The second room has 2 queen beds in it. Really, it's on the same side as the contemporary room. And I am going to be completely honest and transparent with you cousins. Once you have seen these rooms, you really have seen them all. And I know there will be some people who want to fight me, but it is true. The only thing that separates most of these rooms from resort to resort is the decorations and the layout. This room was absolutely beautiful. the decorations, the fixtures, everything about this room. I think I have told you all before, hey cousins, that I like the darker fixtures in the bathroom. So I love that the fixtures from the sink to the countertops to all the knobs in the showers and in the tub, all of that stuff was darker toned, and I think it gives it elegant vibe to it. But that's just your cousin's feelings about that. You know, some people don't like that, but that's my preference. I really like the darker tones. And as always, you have your washer and dryer, your stackable in the closet. And this room had a lot to offer. This villa was so spacious. It had a lot of storage, as you will see. Come on, cousin, do the monkey with me. Let's go. And again, I told you my camera husband had the weekend off. So y'all just gonna roll with your cousin. But all of the light fixtures and all of the artifacts, the pictures, everything in this room really screamed Africa. And one of my friends who was with me, Tanisha, she's actually have been to Africa, and she was talking to one of the people downstairs who actually come from Africa, and they were having a conversation about the feel of the resort, and she really enjoyed the resort. And just look at all of the pictures and the tones. It was an absolutely beautiful room. And when we get outside on the balcony, because this is a Savanna view room, so you can see the animals from the room. My last room when I stayed at Jumbo House, it was just a standard view. And we had the view of the parking lot where we could see our car. I had never did that before. That was absolutely wonderful. But this one is a Savanna view. So you're going to be able to see the animals from the balcony. I'm telling you, it was absolutely extraordinary to me to sit out there and watch. But you'll see that. I'm going to bring that to you guys. But this is one of the bathrooms. This is the second bathroom that I am touring. And again, like I said, we had gotten in the room. We were exhausted. We took showers already. We were just so tired. So it's slightly, it's slightly a mess. But hey, you know how it is when you're just exhausted. So I said, okay, I'm going to do this room before I got really, really comfortable. It is so much storage in this room, cousins. It is not even funny how much storage it is. This is the second bedroom with the 2 queen beds in it. Now, Kidani Village, again, it opened in May of 2009. And she is so pretty. And it has about 490 guest rooms, a little less than 500 guest rooms at this resort. And just like the villa at the Contemporary, this is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath villa, and all of the 2-bedroom, 3-bath villas sleep 9. And it has so many sockets for you. So it has so many outlets for you that you can plug in everything, and they're firm. And this is a beautiful, beautiful room, cousins. You can see all the decorations and the sconces and all of that. It is absolutely beautiful. So let me take you on a walk outside, cousins. Let's go. And this is your view from a Savanna view room at Kidani Village. This is absolutely beautiful. It's so peaceful. It was absolutely peaceful. And the animals was just laying out. They were just having a good time. And this is the warmer time of year, but they were out. They were out, and it was so peaceful. And now this is the length. This is the balcony, and it is the length of the room. It runs from one side to the other. So from the living room through each bedroom, you can walk out to the balcony. And here is the master bedroom with the king bed. Now look at that headboard. And it had all the pictures on the wall. It was absolutely breathtaking in this room. It really, really was. And there was so much to see in this room. The furniture was laid out perfectly. The views from this room. This was really, really a phenomenal stay. And it was for my girlfriend's birthday, and she had a ball, and she had never been here. So she had a great, great time. But look at the lamps. It's just so much to see in this room. The ceiling fans, all the designs on the doors, the mirrors, everything was absolutely beautiful. And again, that patio or lanai or whatever you want to call it extended the whole length of the room. And I'm not sure if you all remember from the Contemporary from Bay Lake that the balcony only extended from one side of like the end of the living room over to the wall in the bedroom outside of that. So it was a much shorter balcony. This one extended across the whole room. It was phenomenal. Now, for my vacation club members, this room is about 53 points per night. And it all depends on the time of year. This was May going into June that we stayed here. And that's what it was for 53 points a night. Certain times of year it's less. Other times of year it's more. So if you are a vacation club member, please keep an eye on your pointage so you'll know how much you're actually paying, I guess, paying or how many points you're using, I guess. Come on, cousin. Yeah, work with me. Y'all know what I'm saying. But if you're going to pay for this room, depending on the time of year, a Savanna View room, 2-bedroom villa would be anywhere from $1,400 to $1,600 per night. This time of year, I have seen them go for about $13, $14, but it all depends on the time of year that you're staying. So definitely check your rates. The 1-bedrooms, of course, are cheaper. So the 1-bedrooms are around $1,200-ish a night. So you can try that also. But remember, this is a Savanna View room, and the Savanna View rooms are much more money. Much more money. My own kind, much more money. So, but if you get a non-Savanna View room, same 2-bedroom, 3-bath villa, it's about $1,000 to $1,200 per night. And that's non-Savanna View. You with me, cousin? Oh, God. Look at that bathroom. Oh, my goodness. In the living room, I love the darker tones. Like I said, the countertops. Look at these stools. This was just a beautifully situated room. It really was. I really don't have anything else to say. It was just a beautifully situated room. And it was so comfortable and it was so lovely in this room. It really, really was, I must say. It was a beautiful, beautiful stay. But hey, what are you going to say? It's Disney. Not very often you have a bad stay. You can have a bad stay, but it's not very often. It's not very often. Not very often that happens. But the thing about Disney that I will say, if your experience is not the best, just let them know. And they'll do whatever they can to make it right. And I'm speaking from experience with that. So if your experience is not great, just let them know what happened. And they would do their best to make it right. Look at that table. Like it's hand carved. It's absolutely beautiful. Down to the legs. Look at this. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And again, cousins, this room does sleep 9. So you have the pull down bed, which is the queen, and then you have the other pull out bed, which is the full. And you will see that in a minute. So just bring your family and just enjoy yourself. And if you have friends or something and you want to do that couple getaway thing, it's plenty of room to do that. Just make sure they pay their part, cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't talk about me, cousins. You know I don't have any sense. You know I'm silly. I'm silly. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. It's so cute. And I love the color tones. I just love it. It's just absolutely, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I said before, Animal Kingdom Lodge is definitely one of my favorite resorts to stay at. Look at the toucan. It's just the attention to detail that Disney has done. It's really, really beautiful. And they were doing some work, so it was going under refurbishment. That's a toucan up there. Okay, cousins, I'm going to tell you the truth. When I first walked in the room, I thought it was an actual bird that had got in the room. So don't tell nobody, but your cousin screamed a little bit. That's all. I'm just gonna put that out there because it's true. But this resort is beautiful. This is one of my favorite resorts. It really is. It really is. The attention to detail is crazy. And we're gonna get ready and go in the kitchen. But I did want you all to see like this little map here. It's beautiful. All the different designs and the openings. It's beautiful. This resort is beautiful. And remember, there is a little bus, not the regular Disney transportation, but there is a little bus that goes between the resorts. So it's a little bus that goes between Kidani Village and Jumbo House. So if you wanted to have dinner at Jumbo House, just get on that little bus. I think it runs like every 20 minutes. Get on that bus and it'll take you right over to Jumbo House, and then it'll bring you back. And again, this is our kitchen. It had everything that our other resorts have, your glasses, your coffee cups, but this one has something that I have not seen in the other resorts, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. It has a coffee pot and a Keurig. Look at that. That's interesting. I haven't seen that in the other resorts before, but this one has both. So if you want to do the K-cups, you can, or if you want to do regular coffee, you can. And as always, you have your plates, you have your pots, you have your pans, you have everything that a full-fledged kitchen comes with. Again, when you in your 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, they are not kitchenettes, they are full kitchens. Your deluxe rooms have the kitchenettes. So cousins, you would definitely put this on your list. You should definitely put this on your list as places to stay at Disney. It will be worth the trip if this is something that you would want to do. It's a beautiful resort. It really, really is. So I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for taking the time and riding with me. And as always, I do what I do for you. I love you, cousins. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye, cousins.